December 7th, 2037. Christine Goldie, serial thief of online art, dies at 68. Christine Goldie, the online crafts seller whose serial plagiarism of 3 artists' work ignited a revolution in intellectual property law, died Wednesday in Sewickley, Pennsylvania. She was 68. She had been hospitalized since last week with cirrhosis of the liver, her husband told the Sewickley Herald. The scion of a regional mini-dynasty of Western Pennsylvania doctors, Goldie might have lived all her days as a local socialite, garnering no more notoriety than the occasional charity gala photo in the Pittsburgh Post-Gazette. But in her late 40s, an intensified interest in the design arts prompted her to take up a new career as a wholesaler of upscale housewares. In just a few years' time, that venture would first turn a substantial profit for Goldie, and then lead an outraged internet to give birth to a new type of digital IP protection, the now standard bare embedded mark. Goldie launched her online wholesaling company, the Goldie Box, in late 2016, using 3D printing technology to produce a line of designer place settings. The quirky, colorful dishes and utensils, made of a high heat-resistant ceramic polymer, were a fast hit with boutique home stores looking to reach consumers bored with predictable Williams-Sonoma patterns. It went unnoticed at the time that Goldie's designs were all but identical in every dimension to a set of sketches drawn by a hobbyist designer, Thomas Papa, who had posted them to an online art portfolio 2 years prior. The following season, the Goldie Box's new line tapped into buyers' holiday spirit with a set of dishes rendered in a range of matching but subtly unique snowflake shapes. Again, it was a huge success in the marketplace. Again, nobody took note that the designs had seemingly been purloined, this time from the defunct live journal of a graduate student named Dorothea Baer. It was only with the company's 2018 offering, a Matryoshka-like superset of 12 nested bowls ranging in size from shot glass to crock pot and marketed for every delight, that Goldie's unethical design sourcing was finally discovered. This time, her appetite for a winning streak outreached the bounds of discreet artistic appropriation as the Just Right bowls were lifted from a small but active Etsy vendor, Lil Baby's House of Style. Fans of Lil Baby's spotted the theft almost immediately upon the Goldie Box's product unveiling and raised an uproar. Nearly as quickly, Goldie passed up whatever chance she might have had to extend a conciliatory hand, insisting repeatedly that the similarities were entirely coincidental. But investigation of the Goldie Box's practices soon unearthed the plagiarism of Papa and Baer's work as well. As it turned out, Baer had moved on from her early student days to lead a cross-disciplinary team of visual artists and mathematicians at Indiana University Bloomington, working on advanced pattern cognition. Finding herself at the center of a high-profile controversy over creative ownership, she turned her team's efforts towards developing a new ambient copywriting technology that would embed a creator's ID invisibly but unhackably into the visual field of any digital file. By 2022, the beta version of the Baer embedded mark was being widely tested, and in 2025, it was adopted internationally as the centerpiece of the revised Creative Commons authorship protocols. After being held liable for providing recompense to the artists whose work she had stolen, Christine Goldie retreated from the internet. In the last years of her life, she sporadically made hometown headlines with a local company she called Spirit Blossoms, selling floral arrangements made from flowers upcycled from gravestones at neighborhood cemeteries. She is survived by her husband, Jack.